My training camp been good. Weight cut is going good as well. So I feel good, so excited, and finally I'm fighting for the title.
You know, you've said, Islam is probably one of the best pound for pounds. John Jones might be number one, but Islam is right there as well. So I guess, what have you made of Islam's last few fights? Because even Islam said his last fight against Dustin, he knows he made mistakes and he knows what he has to do to correct them. So I guess when you watched that fight, were you seeing mistakes that Islam was making too? And just what do you make of his skill set as a whole recently?
Of course, everybody has mistake. To watch fight is so easy, but to fight is so difficult. And when I watch my fights, I said, why I did like some stupid mistakes. And everybody has mistakes, and he had two in his last fights. And previous fight was with Volkanovski was no mistakes, just was a short fight. So and but he finished in the fifth round, and he got the performance, and he looked good. So yeah, this time I'm gonna listen my corners, and but sometimes I believe myself too much, and and like, okay, like when someone say don't do that, I wanna do that. I don't know why. Like even like at home, like if someone like tell me to do something, I just don't want to do that, so I want to do opposite. But this time, to get the belt, I gotta listen my corners very well and do what I gotta do. So just I have a game plan, and I gotta like keep listening. So yeah, everybody asking like, tell me your secret technique. Like, how can I tell you? Okay, high kick. I'm like saying everybody, and like it's I don't know. I shouldn't say that secret technique. It's like everybody asking the same question. What's the secret technique? It's like I don't know. Like no makes sense to ask that question. So,
is this still just for fun, or are you envisioning life winning the belts? And does this fight mean even more to you? And you do feel a little pressure at all?
No, I don't feel pressure. I just I'm doing for fun, but like I have a goal to be a champion. I said like I started doing this for fun, like, and then I became a professional fighter, UFC fighter, and now I'm just 28 years old, and I have like 7 years to build my name very big, make a lot of money, defend as much as possible, and like to be number one in this game. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was Charles Oliveira or KG or whatever. Just it's the same goal. It's a title right now. I'm focusing on just title. It's my goal. Even if we're gonna compare rematch with Islam Makhachev or title, I'll pick title because it's a history. Like different stories. So I can tell right now it's gonna be one of the best fight in lightweight division, and one of the fight you like. Everybody is waiting for this fight. And the trilogy is gonna be the same. No, he improved a lot. He changed his game, and he started to do very well, like Muay Thai, clinch, and he throw his left knee. He has good. So, and he does very very smart game. He doesn't waste his energy. He doesn't do a lot, but it's enough to win. And he's on his prime. But I think like I'm in my prime as well, and I'm ready to beat him.
I know you said in the Countdown show and some other interviews that you're very good in rematches, right? But you just had the one with Volkanovski, and you only had like 10 days to prepare for that. You've had months for this. So how much better are you going to be in this rematch with more time this time?
I'm always good in the rematch. That's why I will be more prepared. Now I know everything what Arman can do, and I know his style, and always he have same style. Always, he have good wrestlings. That's why he's my opinion. That's why he's a number one contender right now, because in our division we don't have like many good high level wrestlers, but who have good skills in the wrestling, they're in the top.
Arman was in here earlier, and he says he has a secret technique planned for this fight that no one has ever seen before, and you won't be ready for. Do you have any idea what this might be?
Man, I told you, don't believe what Arman says, because last time he says I will finish Oliveira by 1 round, but they go all distance and he won by split decision. That's why don't believe him.
And one of the stories is if you win this fight, you have the title fight record at lightweight. So what would that record mean to you? Because a lot of people are now saying if you win on Saturday, you could be the greatest lightweight in just all of mixed martial arts, not just the UFC.
I swear, I never thinking about this. Just last week, the all media asked me about this. But it's good if I broke some records, if I have most lightweight title defense, if I have most win in UFC, it's good. Close to the become Hall of Fame.
Do you feel that this version of Arman Tsarukyan is going to be the most dangerous opponent that you've had, even compared to Volkanovski, compared to Oliveira?
No. If I give them chance to work, it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be tough fight. But all of the guys who I fought last 5 times, I don't know, they always dangerous, Oliveira, one of the dangerous guys in our division. How many submissions, how many knockouts he have, Volkanovski, one of the tough guy, in our sports. It's MMA, all fighters from contenders, or when you become fight for the title, it's all dangerous. And if I let them work, it's gonna be tough fight. But if I can follow my plan, it's gonna be easy, inshallah.
Do you think the fight will look similar to what it was before your first fight, or it's going to be very
I don't know how it's gonna look, but I'm ready.
All right, final question.
Maybe first time I'm a little bit underestimating, because before that he never fought in UFC. I never saw his fight. But right now I know everything what Arman have. He know everything what I have, and it's gonna be good fight for the MMA fans.
Did you believe then that Khabib would be champion and you would be champion in the UFC?
Yeah, for sure, because I know when Khabib was you took the belt, and I understand in my mind I can do, because I did same things, training with him all life, follow the discipline, follow the everything, and I understood I can be UFC champion at that moment. And when 15 years old, these guys training more than everybody. That's why he have good success. That's why he was UFC champion, because he's a hard worker and training everywhere, every day, more than everybody. I like to finish, and this fight I will looking for the finish all fights, because I don't like to fight all distance. And he's a good, it's very good fight for the MMA fans, because #1 contender fight for the champion, and both have good skills and very competitive fight.